media that have been consistent, speaking against the bad government and for the purpose for reformers. Naija what yo? No more bad government. Naija what? No more bad government. Naija what? No more bad government. The only media that have been speaking. No more bad government. The voice of the voiceless. No more bad government. No more bad government. Naija what? No more bad government. For the poor. No more bad government. Naija what? No more bad government. Naija what media? No more bad government. No more bad government. No more bad government. In Nigeria. No more bad government. No more bad government. No more bad government. The only media. No more bad government. The number one media in Nigeria. No more bad government. That have been speaking against government. No more bad government. Naija what? No more bad government. Naija what yo? The voice of the voiceless. The voice of the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless. Naija what media? Voice for the voiceless. Naija watch media. Voice for the voiceless. The only media that have been speaking against bad government. Being consistency since 1944. Voice for the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless. Umuwame. Voice for the voiceless. Umuwame. Voice for the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless.
Okay, my people. Yeah, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to every one of you. We don't come again. Happy New Week to every one of you right there. Today is Monday, 11th August 2025. I appreciate all mother of all mom diaspora. Good evening to you, mommy. Happy New Week to you. Thank you very much for all that you do for us. Thank you very much, Abu Azi. I appreciate you. Good evening to you. Thank you, Madam Pachata Bujumi. Thank you for all that you do. Thanks everyone right there. Black Panther, I can see you. And many others. Ajio Deborah, I can see you. Thank you. God bless you all. Alga Ferreira, I can see right there. Thank you, Mike Akimbare, and many others. Thank you very much for those of you that already super chatted us. Patty Solomon, thank you very much. I really do appreciate you. God bless you guys. You can do the same by pressing on the like, help us to share, press on the dollar sign, and encourage what we do here. Okay, we are going to move straight to the point because we spent so much time now in our presentation. I'm going to start with the last part, which is also the only topic we have on our thumbnail, or rather title. As you all can see right there, you can already see on our channel what we wrote there, that Pastor Adeboye don't tell his church members, made 10 people donate 1 billion naira, 100 people donate 100 million, why 1,000 people should donate 10 million naira, So according to what they're saying here, ROCCG camp expansion to cost several billions of naira. Pastor Adeboye, the General Overseer, Redeemed Christian Church of God, ROCC, Pastor Enoch Adeboye, has demanded several billions of naira from his congregation to expand the church camp infrastructure at Mowe, Lagos, Ibadan Expressway, where he called on his members to donate 1 billion, while 100 to donate 100 million, while 1,000 of his members to donate 10 million naira. So a lot of Nigerians have reacted heavily to this, on social media, left to right, saying that in the midst of this hunger, insecurity and all that, Pastor Adeboye should have been addressing the current situation that is killing Nigeria, right now under satanic APC government, not you demanding or expanding any kind of church. I know, say many of us are very, very hypocrites. When it comes to church, like I've said it before, that two things that will be difficult for you to change in Nigeria will be religionism and tribalism. You will only try to educate people. The more you are trying to educate people, the more many of them still continue to sink into this thing in the wrongful way. There's not really that you can do about it. It's just that, yeah, since a lot of people talking about it, we thought, okay, let's make it aware that you should know what is currently going on right now in Nigeria. And you and I might be here just talking, but yeah, these people, all of them were donating. So what are we talking about? Now, the first is that tell me how Nigerian government can ever take us serious. You know, when sometimes that we say we are hungry, life is difficult and all that, the same people complaining that they are hungry, weekend, many of them are in different lounges, drinking, eating, enjoying their lives. You know, when you go to all the lounges in Nigeria, no parking space. Every weekend, and I'm not saying every year and every Christmas, so every weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, no parking space in every lounges in the whole Lagos, for example. No single parking space. I've said it so many times that I would like to make a video at night to, just to drive around, I and my team and all that, but I don't get the time, because the time I supposed to go do that is when I'm here with you guys. Normally, I can send one or two person that can do this for me, make you see, say, no space, we'll focus on the parking space. So how do you want the government to take us serious? When they call on 10 people to give 1 billion, 8 people were giving. You call 100 people to give 100 million, we go about 90 something people giving. You call on 1,000 people to give 10 million, then you see about 800 something people giving. So what are we talking about? Even at the end of the day, they were not even calling on, okay, if you know you don't have 10 million, if it's 1 million you have, come here. If you know you don't have 1 million, it's 500,000 you have, come decide. If you know you don't have 500,000, if now 100,000 you get, come decide. If you don't have 100,000, now 50,000, boy. Not be smarty for our country, my people, not be smarty. So it will be difficult for you to see government taking us serious, because the way we carry religionism, there's nothing wrong in serving God. There's the serve God for UK where I did for here. And I believe that every one of you listening to me right now, if you're not living in Nigeria, if you're not listening to me from Nigeria, you're listening to me from other country, as far as it not be Africa, they serve God for them. Now only Nigeria and Africa pastors, they carry this whole thing like, say, if you don't do as instructed, God will punish you. And I don't understand that. So pastors can raise 1 trillion naira in one Sunday. Like these top pastors, the top 5 pastors in Nigeria. Of course, they can raise 1 trillion naira if they want to. These guys, they'll say this month, our target is 1 trillion naira, and it go complete. Yeah. Because, and you know that Pastor Adeboye, if he give us light for Nigeria, Pastor Chris, if he give us light, Pastor Oyedipo, if he give us light, many of them, we also, okay, only me single-handed, I want to give Nigeria light. You can help government to do this for us, because you have the money. You have a way of calling, Madam Ife, you're on the backstage, please always turn on your camera to know if you are there. Most times when you join me, you don't turn on your camera, and you know the rules, man. Because I will not accept you in if your camera is not turned on. Yeah. So it's crazy to see how this whole thing is happening. The same people crying that they are hungry, the same people crying that there is insecurity, in the country and all that. But go to church, and see how they're giving every Sunday, because their brain have been captured in a way that if you don't do in a certain way, God will not bless you. God will bless everybody. As long as you have a good heart and you live a good life, you don't need to give in some certain way before God will bless you. I don't believe on that. I don't know about you listening, but me, I don't believe on it. Say, okay, I must give in some certain way before God will bless me. No, I don't believe on that. Because if that's how it works, All this Oyibo country where you and I hide ourselves today, those countries don't supposed to be in existence anymore because they don't give. Many of them don't even serve God, and God never still punish them. Now, only Nigeria, if we don't serve God like this, we believe that okay, God must punish you, and you know if you do well again. It's crazy. So, my people, I thought I should bring that one here for you guys to see and all that. Someone were calling in already. So, yeah, you can quickly call in now so that I can move on. Today might be the day that someone might be rounding up on time. You know, yes, if you are calling in now, yes, let's take it from here. Thank you very much, my people. I appreciate every one of you. Thanks for your time with us here every day. It's not easy, to be honest. It's not easy to come on air to talk about what is affecting us in Nigeria. It's so repetitive. Yeah, it's repetitive. Amechi is pulling. Should I say is pulling weight now? I can't. There's a word I would like to use, but I don't know. Amechi is just everywhere campaigning already, but 2027 is still far. You know, is everywhere saying what it will do and all that. I beg, talk to me, Black Panther, quickly. Good evening to you, my brother.
My brother.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
Thank you, guys. Thank you so much.
Thank
you
you,
for all
brother.
that you're doing. Yeah. You see, what is happening now in Nigeria? I told you guys that ADC is playing a game. But you guys, everybody was after my head. Blah, 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 blah. It is because I released one info that Adeboye is dividing the country into two. Still, with that information, some of us still fall into that trap. That if the North will not give it to South, let us vote for Agbado. I said that is absolutely wrong. Democracy is not built that way. We are falling to the trap because we are not really thinking. We don't really want the country to be won. If they bring a better candidate today from the North that like Mr. Peter Obi, that is clean, you and I will assess that guy. And if we find him to be good, we will all go for him. That is what democracy is all about. Democracy is not about if it is all Nigerian, that's the way Nigeria is. That's the way okay, if that's the way Nigeria is, let us write a book on our own type of democracy. Let them sell it to the world, whether the world will agree with what we are doing. If we want Nigeria to be good, let all the time bring our best to the center. We must always do that because everybody cannot be perfect. We have to shift ourselves and bring the best who can really articulate and move us forward. That is why all over movement in the world, we have one person that will come out to champion it. That like people like Nelson Mandela, people like Mobutu Sese Seko, many others. From Ghana, we have one leader. We have Jerry Rawlings. We should think what we can do for our country. Okay, look at the guy that was presenting a case about a church. He was saying nothing concerning anybody. He was talking about religion, but he himself was even committing the crime too. I said that on my comment section. You cannot be saying because I am from this, I'm from Igbo, therefore I cannot say the truth. When we subject truth to we box truth to one corner because I'm from the tribe, therefore I should apply wisdom to speak truth. How does that sound in our brain? It's only in Nigeria we see all these things. Look at what is going on now. A bishop, a pastor saw people selling in church, doing meetings, celebrating in church. He carry out their drink, throw them out for their state. People begin to attack the pastor. Is that right? Look at a girl in an airline. He did the wrong thing. People are saying, oh, why did they treat him? Why did they treat the other man like the girl? Is that what we should be? Is that what we should be arguing about? Or fighting for this country to be restructured, fighting for policing to be restructured.
But Black Panther, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? People are saying that why did you treat the other man like the girl? They are right now. Okay, you want them to skip that one?
Okay, they are right. Okay, they should leave the girl now as they leave the other
No,
man.
Nobody said leave, but start. Let the treatment start from the first one first. What are you talking about?
No. Nigeria will be. You see, in any country, they don't give that judgment. The guy not going to the airline. The guy there outside. He won't board. He never enter.
What are you talking about? Somebody that stood in front of airline. Which agreement you want start so?
Airline. He stood in front of airline. One, he committed a crime, and two, he came out to apologize and said, "This is what I committed."
Because he apologized. No, hold on now. Because he apologized, he should go.
They detain him now. They detain him. And you don't know, say they detain him.
Detain where? How? Where?
They detain him at the airport police station now.
For how long?
Before he was bailed.
For how long?
For how long is under the jurisdiction of the security? That is not for me to say.
You see, you are part of the problem why Nigeria not go better.
I am not.
Because you people are selective with your decision. To be honest.
Not selective. We cannot say. Wait, Nigeria watch. The guy commit crime.
So you are telling me that one person apologized. We should move on.
No, let's take it one by one.
So for America, where you did Black Panther, person go stand in front of airline. You go, you apologize, they'll say make it go.
That is not the case. What is your government? The case, that's not the case I'm arguing. The guy has committed a crime. The guy should be punished for his crime. Then next thing, don't bring the guy case. Next thing, let us focus on the other man. The man also should be brought in. Don't use the guest case to now merge it together and say, oh, this one must be that one. No, person commit crime, put them inside cell. This one, why you not put them inside cell? Let the fight be separate. Don't use this
fight should be separate. So the law should be separate.
Yes. No, this case should go into in this case, they should join this case. Then we should take that man. We should press the government to make sure that this other man also face the law too.
But Nigerians are also pressing government now to prosecute this guy.
Nigerians are not pressing. Let me tell you what Nigerians are doing. Now listen to the media. The Nigerians are saying they should also release the girl.
Are you even listening to yourself, Black Panther? Are you even listening to yourself?
I am listening to myself. I told you what Nigerians are fighting for. Nigerians are not fighting for the crime committed. They are fighting that they should do the same thing they did to the other one. Then if they do the same thing they did to the other one, they release two of them.
All right.
How do we solve the problem?
No. Forget that thing. How do we solve the problem? Go and solve the problem from where it started from. And stop being biased here, please. What are you saying?
I'm not being biased.
You are always biased 100%. You are not listening to yourself. They should sort which problem.
Look.
They should sort which problem.
Listening to what even in Britain they committed the same crime too.
Which crime?
In Britain, where they committed that same crime that are committing now.
Some
say that they treat VIP different. They do it for UK too.
So VIP go stand in front of flights, they go treat them different.
They no answer the question now. Answer the question. They know they bail VIP quick.
For he go stand on top in front of flight. I never hear him before. In my life.
I said forget the crime.
No, I can't forget the crime. I can never forget the crime, Black Panther.
See, the crime,
never.
Crime na crime.
No, crime not be crime. Crime not be crime. All right.
He committed a crime.
Okay.
He
Let's
committed a crime.
Black Panther, let me move on. Let me pick another call.
They put him.
Let me pick.
You see, now move on.
Yes. You don't talk for 8 minutes now. On a phone. Other people are calling in. If you want to talk, come to the panel, God, not be from phone. 8 minutes is enough. Let me pick another person's call. Yeah. Thank you, Madam Deborah. Please talk to us. Good evening to you, ma'am.
Hello, good evening, Mr. Elvis. You started with your friend, Black Panther.
No, Black Panther matter don't tire me, to be honest. Talk to us, ma'am.
Good evening, everyone. You are welcome to today's program. Good evening, Mommy Diaspora. Well done for the good work you're doing. Let me start. I know you showcased a lot of videos and articles, but let me just start with this NYSC girl. That they are still witch hunting this girl just for speaking out. You see, this is a problem we are having in Nigeria, and it's gradually getting worse. that anybody who speaks the truth or you speak against the government, they come after you one way or the other. So simply because this girl just complained online about Tinubu's government, they have been looking for a way to shut her down, to penalize her, to punish her, so that tomorrow no any other person will speak out. You see, they are making excuses that, oh, she did this. All is because they are just looking for a way to punish her for speaking out. And it's a shame that we continue to see these satanic things happening in Nigeria, that gradually is even difficult for somebody to just speak the truth or say something about the government. And this is a very, very dangerous thing. We thought that this will only end with Buhari, but Tinubu has even taken it to another level. And for all those people that are supporting this dictatorship that Tinubu is bringing to Nigeria, Buhari started it, and now Tinubu is only replicating what Buhari has done. And it's a shame that we have gotten to this level in Nigeria, whereby when you speak the truth, the government will come after you. Now, this poor girl is just being punished just for speaking the truth. And if care is not taken, they are going to get away with it. It's really sad. Then let me say something about, let me just quickly say something about Pastor Enoch Adeboye. This is what we keep saying in Nigeria. And if you talk about any of these pastors, what they are doing, their members will come after you as if you are saying something that is wrong. You see, these people, they really don't care about what is going on in the country. In fact, in my own opinion, they take advantage of the suffering of the masses and exploit them even the more. You see, it's in their own interest that Nigeria remains the way it is. I don't think any of these pastors actually want Nigeria to function, because they know that the day Nigeria will start to work, they will be out of business. So it's even in their own interest for the country, for people to continue to suffer, and it's in their own interest for Nigeria to continue to remain like this. So they will continue to capitalize on the suffering of the masses and even exploit them even the more. You see, now they are demanding more money from these people, and even after building those facilities, they are still the ones that will benefit from it. It's a shame, and you see their members coming now to defend the action and make excuses for those things. We have a long way to go. Sometimes, Mr. Elvis, I won't lie to you. Sometimes I just look at the whole thing, and I feel that I don't think we are getting close to any solution at all. I don't see that happening anytime now. Look at the 2027 election. It's obvious that the whole place is messed up. And if you ask me, at the moment, I don't see anything that is going to change in 2027. I don't see it. Because even the people who are trying to come up with opposition, they are not serious. They are not serious. And I feel sorry for Peter Obi. And everybody is trying to put him out. I think, in my own opinion, Mr. Elvis, if you ask me, I will tell you that everybody is fighting Peter Obi. Everybody, both Amechi, both PDP, both the coalition, Peter Obi is their target, and I do feel for him. They see him as a threat, and they are all just trying to make it impossible for him. They are trying to close all his chances of coming out. That's what they are all doing. You see, all of them, they are all the one person that they are all trying to suppress is Peter Obi, both APC, both the coalition. Every one of them they're just trying to block the way for Peter Obi to come up, for him not to have a platform to be able to run, or just suppress him to the position of a VP or something insignificant. That's all that their aim they want to do. Then there's this remark, there's this video you show where this guy was trying to say that because an Igbo man came out to criticize Adeboye, and he was trying to say that that the man shouldn't have spoken Igbo or something like that. And I disagree with him, on that basis, because you cannot tell people not to speak their language because in order not to offend anybody. But then the other people have the right to speak their own language. So I think telling the Igbo people not to speak their language or not to do things is just aiding and abetting the bigotry. Everybody has equal rights in Nigeria. I don't think one tribe is superior to another. So you don't have right to tell people not to speak their language because of your hatred for that tribe. I think they have equal right to speak their language anywhere they are and when they feel when they want to do so. Yeah, thank you so much, Mr. Elvis.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for your good work.
Thank you, Madam
Thank
Deborah. God bless you, ma'am. Okay, I'd like to take another call quickly. A couple of people are calling in. Guys, help us to press on the like, help us to share. Press on the dollar sign if you can. Encourage what we do here. Mr. Ifeanyi, I'm returning your call quickly. If you are there, please speak on time so I can move on to the panel. Okay, Mr. Ifeanyi, it looks like you are not there. Okay, yeah.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Good evening to you. You called. Please talk to us.
Yeah, good evening, Elvis.
Yes, sir.
Good evening, everybody. Good evening to the people in the panel and those in the comment box. My name is Ifeanyi Anako from Enugu. I'm really surprised on how Black Panther spoke this evening. This is not what is happening here. What people are all to be for all. That's all. Nobody is saying that the girl did something right. And nobody is defending her. What people are trying to a kind of twist the whole thing. What people are saying is that is he not in jail? Or why is he not in detention? She's already arraigned in court and put in Kirikiri. Yes, she committed an offense and she deserves her punishment. But it should be for everybody. And that is what the problem we are having here. The VIP is not supposed to behave like a tout. Understand? Elvis, I'm a little bit angry today because this is not the country we want to build. The country we want to build is a country where everybody has his rights. If you flat the law or you go against the law, you go in for it. Nobody is one is just a musician. I don't know what VIP they are talking about.
Now Black Panther now go ask all those questions because he deliberately just called into the show to defend this thing, and it's shocking. It's shocking.
I feel very bad, and he's now telling us that what is happening in Nigeria is that people are saying that the girl should be released. Nobody is saying that. Unfortunately, I'm in the country. He's outside the country, and he's now telling you what is happening here. What we are saying is, what is good for the goods is also good for the panda. If someone has disobeyed the law, what happened to Shomole? Oshomole also did the same thing.
No, Black Panther said they have VIP, sir. I said it just now.
And they swept everything into the carpet.
No, he said they are VIP. Like he said they have right to keep people and they are VIP. We should let them go. That's what Black Panther said.
It means that Black Panther is part of the people that we are having problem with in this country. If he will be giving those people that kind of protection.
Shocking, man.
The people that are killing on. That's the people we are protecting. And tomorrow we say we want the country to be good. Elvis,
Thank you, sir.
you very much. I'm sorry.
Yes, sir.
I can't speak more.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. To be honest, the submission of Black Panther, that's why I asked him more than 2 times. Are you even listening to yourself? So if you show more like by person a VIP, if Kwa one or K1 by person a VIP, no, it's something else, man. Just something. There are some things you don't even go. You are Black Panther, you are telling me now that they should jump whatever that happened to those ones and start judging this girl. That was your submission. Eh? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm not seeing it in a better angle. But to the best of my knowledge, I believe I'm seeing it well, except otherwise. I like to come into the people on the panel so we can start talking. I appreciate you all. Mama Esho, thank you very much, ma, for joining us. Good evening to you. Please talk to us. Mama Esho, are you there? Mr. Alabo, please talk to us if you are there. Good evening to you.
Thank you, Mr. Niger Watch.
Thank you,
Good
sir.
evening, everyone, and God bless you for what you do. You are doing a great job. It's only God that can reward you. Men cannot pay you for what you're doing, but we'll continue to speak truth to power and continue to condemn evil at all times. Good evening, the people on the comment section. Let us continue to use the like button and share this information to reach everybody, because a new Nigeria is coming and it's possible. We'll build that country that we all desire. To our mommy, good evening, ma. God bless you for what you do. To your beloved wife, Mr. Najawash, God bless her for what she do. A lot for us to talk about today. But first of all, I just want to start with what happened at the airport. I did a video recently about that. It's quite unfortunate. My area of concern, I'm not supporting her behavior or whatever thing, but investigation to carry out and for us to find out what really happened that lead, because something must have triggered someone, whichever way. So, but evil is evil. What is wrong is wrong. Breaking the law, you must face the consequences. But in Nigeria, it's other way. The big men, they go away with everything that happened. This lady, according to story, rumor, making it round, saying that she put her phone actually on flight mode, but they insist on her turning it off. Well, I am not there, but my area of concern is the way she was treated. In every place on how to engage with customers, what I see there is no anything as if those people that handle her in a professional way. When I'm saying professional, if you want to restrain someone, there are ways of restraining people. Do they really have that training of engaging with customer or restraining someone? See how they turn her clothes and drag her and naked her. She didn't steal. She might done something wrong, but engaging with customers and restraining her in a way, you can restrain her and just sit with her. She can't even move herself. You hold her and continue having positive conversation with her and move her out, not dragging her the way it is. That one is the area where me I'm condemning. And if they can treat her
Mr.
in a
Alabo,
human,
do
yes,
you know that the video revealed the staff that deliberately remove her shirt for her private part to be exposed?
that
The
is why. That
video,
is the area.
she
Thank you, Mr.
deliberately did
Najawash.
it.
That is the area, because me, I'm contrary to how people are viewing their own. My own is, why would she be treated in that manner? Because
No,
I
Black
know
Panther says she's not VIP. She should be sentenced that the VIP should be drinking
I am
expensive
coming to
wine.
that area. That is the big manism. Now, that is the problem we are having in Nigeria. It's maybe they don't buy a Black Panther. Maybe we'll check if it is the correct phone number that actually call if it was Black Panther. However, let's look at it, because we are not sure. I don't know what Trump must have done to Black Panther.
Now, not be fake number, now you call.
Mr. Rajawas, you have a lot of work to do to check. You know Black Panther very well. So we'll check, we'll talk about that. But this is the big manism we are seeing in Nigeria. My video I did, Mr. Naija Watch, is where is K1? This lady is treated in this manner not because she did anything that will warrant them to treat her in that manner. It's just because she's an ordinary Nigerian. That is what happened to that lady. That is why me, I'm condemning the attitude and the way the staff rough handle her on that flight is unprofessional. I don't think that is accepted in the way they are supposed to work as people. Relating with the customers, there is this slogan that customers are always right. Not because customers are right, but it is your responsibility as a professional on how you engage with your customer to save your business, to keep your business going, is to be the priority of everyone rendering services. So no matter how she behaves, there should be professionals who will come even have a conversation with her, speak to her politely, not because you see her as an ordinary Nigerian. Why do they keep those people? We are busy petting K1. Why were they begging K1? They did not rough handle. No security agencies came down to rough handle K1. K1 was there making call and bragging, even threatening the airline owner. We are not talking of the pilot. Let's keep the pilot. The threat for the pilot already have provoked the pilot at home, and that triggered her to behave the way she behaved, which both of them have to go through. They have to examine them on their mental health if they are okay. And me, I'm using this opportunity calling the international communities, because if the UK government and the US government can look into these characters and check this A1 and just K1 and look at him, because the act of terrorism that comes from that man alone, no flight, no embassy should even give him, because he's a threat to other places. If we continue to treat this big manism, this behavior of Adam Oshomela and the rest of them, our politicians will change. But if the international communities are just overlooking these people, their
Mr. Alabo,
character, yes.
Mr. Alabo, do you know that later this afternoon, this video came out where this same girl were begging for her to come out? Watch this.
Madam, I beg come on for a make I pass. Everybody that live the nation, come on for a make I pass. Now don't see wahala. I want to go out, and here hostess is standing on the way. Madam, I beg come on for a make I pass. Everybody that live the nation, come on for a make I pass. Now don't see wahala. I want to go out, and here hostess is standing on the way.
Now, you see that her anger was deliberately pushed, right? Oh God, Alabo, we can't hear you.
Yes, I can hear you. So, yes, I've gone through, I've seen the video. That
Okay.
Naija was, thank you for what you're doing. You see, we talk about triggers, because there are things you will do to somebody that will provoke somebody. So those are things, but in our country, we don't look at what really caused the problem. So you avoid those triggers. That lady was just treating this woman. If that was an Adam Oshomole, that lady will not have the temerity, the gut to stand in front of Adam Oshomole. Neither even K1 or Davido. But because he just knows this one, my Akwa Ibom sister. For herself, you will even judge her, say, na Olocho. So there's nothing they want to do. That is how people behave. So it's about the training you give to your staff. If the person said, I put my thing on flight mode, it is not disrupt. That is why it's called a flight mode. Everything is shut down. So why do you still insist of switching off? You monitor the person if she put it on flight mode. If you see her then putting it on, is where you will see maybe make a complaint. Most of us will use flight, we use the helicopter. They will tell you put it on flight mode or turn it off. So if the person have put it on that, nothing would have gotten to this place, because some of those air hostesses, they don't have a good training. They don't even understand what flight mode and all those things. It's just some people they will just carry connection. My girlfriend, they give them job in the flight to begin to work. Not that they are qualified for that job. If they put application, a lot of them will be sacked today. If they come to see how they can ask them question on the job they are doing, most of them will fail. Did it not happen in so many places? Some governors will come to go and ask teachers question who are teaching children. They don't know anything because it's a connection of just bringing people. So that is my own concern. How do you handle your customers? You should be a professional in that area. And that is why our military are somehow different from the police. It's level of training. So you can't just put people. If that people understand what flight mode is, I don't think that person will be standing blocking the gate. If there is anything, allow her to go out of the flight. She is not running away. You have a lot of checkpoints for that woman to go through. They will still get her. I don't think we will have all these things that happen. But because you want to show her that this person is nobody, you begin to do, and you people we are dragging her naked down, not even respecting her privacy, her dignity. You expose her now. Her private part will be on social media till the kingdom come, until God come. Internet does not leave everything. It will remain there. That is my own. I'm not happy when I saw that video. Why would we be treating Nigerians in this manner? I'm not saying what she did was right or her reaction was, but something triggers her to get to that level. Her case is quite different from even K1. K1 took alcohol into that place. And he showed them power that because I am this, I am this. He did not even beg them. This lady have been begging. According to people that came out with her from the flight, I said she put it on a flight mode. And she showed them. So why do they insist you must turn it off? Even that thing happened when she come out, they would have addressed it in a different way. Nigerians who must wake up and begin to treat everybody equally. I am calling out the security agencies. The same way they have handled her and bundled her and put it in their custody. They should go and pick K1. They should go and pick K1. K1 is now going around singing music, apologizing with music, saying, I am sorry. You don't do things. In a civilized society, when you are saying you are sorry, it's intentional. And what are you apologizing for? You done something, you break the rule, you break the law. So you face the consequences. When you are saying I'm sorry, the agencies will tell you, unfortunately, you must face. That is what they will be telling you. Unfortunately, we are sorry. There is nothing we can do. This is, you know the law. Do you understand this? Do you understand you are not supposed to do this? You know, even if you don't understand, ignorance of the law is not an excuse. So why is K1 going around throughout the weekend? He has been going places, singing, collecting his money. Someone who has done an act of terrorism, hijack a flight, kept them for a long time, refused to go, caused the suspension of a pilot, yet is moving freely, and calling President Tinubu to show them that I have connection with the president, threatening the honor of the, do you know what it is? Honor of the jet, not even talking about a pilot. How they will lose their license because he has a connection to president. And that person is moving freely. This one is rough-handled and naked and disgraced.
You are
In police
talking about
service.
K1. What about Shomole?
Oh, Shomole, both of them. Now that one, they have closed the case now.
No,
That
Black
is the
Panther said
investigation.
Black Panther said they are VIP.
Mr. F is Black Panther is in US. Do you have any VIP when police will intercept you? Do they know you are saying nobody in US will even tell a policeman, do you know who I am? Because they have their body camera, which is what I support Showore with what he's saying. When our security agencies mount those body cameras, it will save a lot of things to Nigerians. When you are talking that thing, you are implicating yourself more. Nobody in abroad will be telling policeman, do you know who I am? I can lock you, I can remove your uniform. That is the big manism we are having in Nigeria. Once you have small money, you can run one way. A car that is coming directly to you, they see a police officer, and big men will be running one way opposite. Have you ever seen that in the United Kingdom, Mr. Evis? Has Black Panther seen that kind of thing happening in US? There is nothing like VIP treatment. Someone who break the law.
Now you don't know. Black Panther said VIPs can
Nothing
hold
like
flight
VIP.
hostage.
You there, yeah. Boris Johnson go do party. Wetin happen to them during COVID? That is where institution is working. That is a prime minister. You don't see how they drag them naked them outside. You don't do things. There is nothing like VIP. Where institutions is working. Institution does not know you whether you are a president, you are this thing. A strong institution and the citizen, which is the number one institution, will drag you and you will pick your pen and resign and leave the office. But Nigeria, we don't have anything working apart from presidency. Once you have connection to governor, you have connection to president, everything is over. You can step on people, you can threaten people. The House of Rep who threatened that guy that he wants to kill. Where is the case? Do you not see the guy? You remember that case? You showcased that video. The guy, that Uber guy that brought something for the House of Rep guy. Where is the case today? That one has closed. The guy even went back and take money and come and tell Nigeria it wasn't what happened. That is the problem, a system we have in our country. And all of us came out and criticized that guy. To our greatest surprise to see that same person, because of hunger, poverty, coming out to tell Nigeria that whatever thing that happened online wasn't the thing that he exaggerated. Mr. Davis, a lot is happening in our country. We must not keep quiet. Evil is evil, oh. My brother, you always put it on this place. The evil you encourage today may work against you tomorrow. Even if you benefit from it today, does not mean it will not work against you. So whatever system that is wrong, we must come out and condemn. I am calling on everybody, and I'm using this opportunity also to tell our leaders and see. Today, there is rumor making it round that Akpabio is sick. Why would citizens be celebrating the sickness of our leaders? Because something is wrong somewhere. If they say Tinubu is sick today, some people will be jubilating. Buhari died. Majority of Nigeria jubilate, are not happy. So our leaders are not looking at this thing. There is a total disconnect with the people. Things are going wrong. Wicked, they pray for flight. Wicked fall down, sick. People we are hoping say, Wicked don't go. There is a jubilation rumor making it right. Why will it be like that? Our leaders are not looking at these things and knowing that things is wrong. How can you fall sick and people will be happy that you are sick, praying that you should die? It means something is wrong. You are doing things that is wrong. When we are saying few people, but majority will be celebrating that thing. When
2
majority
minutes
are
more,
not
sir.
few,
2 minutes
if
more.
you say it's few, it means maybe it's your opposition that are just bringing that one. But when you see majority of Nigerians celebrating that social thing is happening to you, our leaders, it means something is wrong. Our leaders must wake up and think about how they can fix the country to make Nigerians happy, not for their own selfish interests. Nigerians are not happy. A lot is going wrong. President Tinubu, 1 year plus is enough for you to correct your mistake. Drop your ambition. You carry elephant for head and you are using your leg looking for snail. Leave this thing you are trying to do, whether you want to win election or you want 2027. Leave this ambition and now face the problem you have at hand. Fix Nigeria. If you have the power to command the National Assembly to change the national anthem within 24 hours, President Tinubu, you can restructure Nigeria within a week. You have the power to command Akpabio and Abbas to do things because that is the only institution that can make those laws. So you have that opportunity now within 1 year plus that you have remaining. Rewrite your name, President Tinubu. Rewrite your name in a good book. Nigerians are not happy with the process that brought you in. But
All
you
right.
have a way to get the attention of people when you do the right thing. Obedient movement is not a political party.
Thank you.
Obedient movement is a movement that is looking for how Nigeria will work
Thank you.
and
Thank
be
you.
a better
Thank
place
you.
for everyone. If you do the right thing, Mr. President, Nigerians will celebrate you. Thank you, Mr. Evis, and God bless you for what you do.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Alabo. Thank you, sir, for your submission. Thank you, everyone, right there. I'd like us to move on. Let me hear from Sir Louis. Sir Louis, please talk to us. Good evening to you, sir.
Hello, everybody. Good afternoon.
Thank you, sir.
See, Nigeria. There's so much drama all the time. There's no week you don't see one thing or the other. Now for Fabio, I don't know. I don't know the health condition wherever it is that is wrong with him. But I saw a video of him on social media, and the man was really working. He was looking really sick. Even though we are not proud of these people, we don't celebrate them. These people don't care about the interest of the Nigerian population. They don't care about the interest of the Nigerian people. They're just there for their own, power and their own interest. I don't wish him death. I don't wish any bad thing to happen to him. But personally, I'll want him to be alive so he can face the judicial consequences of his fraudulent actions. If Nigeria actually get better, where the judiciary actually start working to, make these people, face the wrath of their impunity. But then outside that, the news surrounding the musician, I'll just go back to what happened years ago. I think you were aware of it, Mr. Harvis. I think it was Naomi Campbell had an issue with the British Airways at Heathrow Airport. She had an issue and she was banned. I think she can't travel on BA. I don't know if they've if she pleaded or they've forgave her, but up to this minute, according to the report, she cannot travel on BA because she was rude to the staff and immediately she was escorted out of the plane. So that's Naomi Campbell. We all know she's an A-list celebrity. They didn't say because she's so famous and she's made so much name and everything. Of course, she was banned. What that man did was very wrong. I've taken time to watch the video. I've seen everything. He came out to make an apology and talking about what he did for the Nigeria country and what he's done for the country and all that. That is irrelevant. Just go straight to the point. He did wrong. That was shameful.
Yes, my brother. Sorry to come in.
Yes.
Sir Louis, Naomi Campbell was banned for life. For life. It's not see and for death. Life for life. Not be this one where they say that they ban one, kill one for 6 months. When they go, they apologize to Black Panther with the America telling us in a VIP. UK don't take those shit rubbish. She was banned. See and for death for screens. This one is standard. Newspaper and carry on. Ban for life. Those should be just for insulting a staff. A staff. You say now, brother, they do all those yeti where Black Panther they support satanism. They tell me say me say na VIP. They have Black. You shock me, sha. Who be VIP Black Panther? Who is VIP?
If you look at it, if you talk about global reputation and in the showbiz world, that K1 is nothing compared to Naomi Campbell. Because Naomi Campbell has made name globally. All the fashion brands all over the world, A-list fashion brand, and still she was banned for life. So that is just because when you do those things, it serves as a deterrent to the public that you cannot be rude. There's no room for criminality. There's no room for antisocial behavior. There's no room for those kind of things, in the environment of the United Kingdom. But one thing we should understand is that Nigerians were, many of them grew up, in a lawless community. The lawlessness is in many Nigerians. They grew up in an extreme lawless community. So some of them, even when they travel abroad, it's still difficult for them to abide by the laws of. That's the reason why Nigerians easily abuse, privileges. They easily abuse hospitality. They easily abuse those things because of the lawlessness people grow up with. And the worst part of many Nigerians is that we always expect the world to accept our arrogance because we are Nigerians. And that is the reason why many countries are beginning to resent us. Many countries are beginning to resent us because of distance. We just think it's okay because we are Nigerians, we are very loud, we are Black people. No. You come to another man's place, you must respect the host community. You want to travel on an airline, you must respect the rules and regulation of the airline. This, you are not the only one. It's not a private jet. If you own the jet and you are misbehaving, you are the one paying the pilot. Who do you are the one paying the pilot? You still have to give some mutual respect, because these are adults you're dealing with. Let alone a public airline where you're traveling and just see some simple rules at the airport. You go on. Then when I look at that of this lady, there's one thing that Nigerians do. I'm trying to look at both sides of it. You know, the lady eating the air hostess, that was very, very wrong. Very, very, very wrong. I condemn it on all grounds. But, you know, Nigerians are so good at pushing you to the limit where you burst out in anger. Nigerians are very good at it. And when you react, one thing about Nigerians I've come to realize is if you really deal with Nigerians a lot, I deal with them a lot. And I dealt with many of them. I had to move away from every community that was connected to Nigeria in the UK far many years ago, because I just felt like enough was enough of the excesses of the continuous misbehavior of many of our people. When they push you to that point, when you react, nobody will ever focus on what made you react, but they'll focus on your reaction, not the action that led to your reaction. Very common with Nigerians. Now, this lady, what she did was wrong. But if they said the police were coming to arrest her, why did they not wait for the police to come pick her up? Why did they have to drag her on the floor? Why the oval, you know, I mean, some part of her body was exposed and everything. If that was in a civilized society, would they have done that? You think, you know, you see them dragging a lady off the... I've never seen that. See, when I am a triple citizen, you know, I'm a British citizen, I'm a Canadian citizen, I'm a Nigerian citizen, because I was born in Nigeria, grew up in the UK, grew up in Canada. So I live in 3 countries simultaneously. I have a house in London. I live in Canada right now. I'm in Canada right now, so I'm speaking to you. I also go to Nigeria a lot. When I'm traveling sometimes, when I get on BA from Toronto and I land in London and I'm going to Nigeria, from Toronto down to London airport at Heathrow, you see, because predominant passengers, maybe Caucasians or people of mixed ethnicity, it's always calm. You know, everyone is calm. But when you get to Heathrow airport, you are going to Nigeria, you go to the terminal where you have so many Nigerians, you see so much noise. And that I was witnessing, so much noise. And you see people begin to, and when you get to Lagos airport, then you see the misbehavior. There was one time I was traveling, a particular man was feeling so entitled. I just think the man was one of the top pastors in Nigeria. I met him at Heathrow airport. He was just there. Where he had his own bag to his hand, nothing. No one attended to him. He had to do everything all by himself. But immediately we got to Nigeria, this man was still on the plane. When people entered the plane, they were like, yes, sir, they carried his bag. Yes, I was like saying to myself, why did they not say yes, sir, to him at Heathrow airport? But when he got to Nigeria, see, this is the problem. Everybody is a god in Nigeria. Everybody's above the law in Nigeria. But when these same people travel abroad, they have to obey the law. That's why many of them still go to prison abroad, because we find it difficult to actually abide by rules and regulations or abide by social ethics.
1 minute more, sir.
So then back to the pastor that asked people to bring 1 billion naira. I was just quickly going to say this, but at least I have 1 minute, one more minute. See, you don't give other duress. The giving that touch God is the giving that is given to the poor. The Bible says, it says he who lends to the poor, he who gives to the poor, lend to God. When you have the heart of compassion, you have the heart of giving to the poor, that is the giving that God actually loves. But when you begin to give to the greed of an individual, God doesn't see that. So Christians should open their eyes. There are lots of manipulations and workers of iniquities running churches today. A man tells you to give. What is the giving for? What is the gift, and what has that man contributed to actually fight poverty within his church? I won't say within the state. The state is very big. Let's say within his church now. What is the things put in place to actually fight poverty within the church? He said, give me 1 billion. And you think God will not reward you for that, because you are giving to the greed of a man. You're not giving to actually, because you're not giving to fight poverty. You're not giving to fight to help the widow. You're not giving to help the orphans. So Christians should open their eyes, and you don't give all that duress. When God said he loves a cheerful giver, you have to give cheerfully when you know you are giving, but not because someone is actually caressing you or someone is pushing you to do it. So Christians should be very wise, because I find out that one of the biggest problems we have in Nigeria today is manipulation by religion, manipulation by politics. Nigerians should be wise. Development of a country is not infrastructure, it's mental development. If people are not mentally developed, infrastructure development will not stand. If people must be first mentally developed, that is where you can have infrastructural development, because the mind must be renewed. Someone cannot be coming to say, give me 1 billion. There's abject poverty in the land. Nigerians are dying of starvation and poverty every day. Say, bring 1 billion for what? For what? All the billions. Do you know this church get more than $1 billion every Sunday? Martin, I had a pastor. Let me end with this, Mr. Helvis. I have a pastor friend who was pastoring at Martin on Fire back in the days. He said this was far back 2004-5. He said whenever they had their program, the Holy Ghost service they were doing then on Friday night, he said just for one night, that church was getting almost 2 billion naira just for one night. This was far back 2004. So imagine a church making 2 billion naira for one night, continuously, almost every week. What do they do with it? We have to begin to ask questions about this whole thing. We have political corruption, religious corruption, economic corruption, and people don't talk. You think Tinubu is just the problem of Nigeria? We are the problem of ourselves. But you begin to speak and begin to fight what is affecting us directly. There's no one can fight those people at the upper echelon. I'll stop for you. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you, sir. Thank you very much. God bless you. Okay, Madam Patricia, you said Naomi Campbell ban was lifted. Please, I need a link for that because immediately you wrote that. I've done so many research here, and I've got more than 12 articles passed since 2008 to date. Is it 2008? Yes, since 2008 to date, all still saying that Naomi Campbell banned for life from BA. Please, before you type anything like that, man, quickly send me the article so that I can show it to my audience now. You know, we all are here to learn. We cannot just type and say something without no backing up. I will expect you to do that, please. Thank you. And for Snoop Dogg, you know, is also a VIP according to Black Panther, because to be honest, a Black Panther's statement really got me mad. I'm sorry, because he's one of the people that is speaking how Nigeria can be better on this platform. But in most cases, when it comes to who we like, they will not the bare mouth they talk. And with my problem with our people for this platform with that. Yes, Snoop Dogg fight with UK border agencies and all that, and so it was banned from UK for life. But 2 years later, asylum bodies and all that now came up, you know, that they could not find a proper evidence that it was the one that authorized his bodyguards to fight the UK border agency. Now, get this right. The reason why they lifted the ban of Snoop Dogg was not being by himself fight that fight. Remember, not being by himself. Now he bodyguards. Now he deal with the UK border agency where. So, but at least it was banned for 2 years. 2 years. This one where is the pamper VIP for Nigeria. Una see, I did a video this afternoon say, una see what una they do so, what una they do, especially the people on my platform. I felt talking the other day. That day I was tackling some people. I don't know. I was tackling some bodies. I said everybody listening to me now. 98% of everybody listening to me now they are guilty of what I'm talking about right now. And it's always like this. It's really, really crazy. I don't know why we are doing this all the time. When it now comes to somebody that we like, someone that is affiliated to us, they will come the bend mouth automatically. Either we automatically become a stammerer, or at the end of the day, we don't know. I don't get it.
It's selective justice.
Exactly. Can Black Panther call a whole Black Panther of everybody, call it to a show? That can Nigerians be saying that you talk about K1? No, that one a VIP. That you treat this girl. Black Panther, were you listening to yourself? Ha! Una they fear me sometimes on this platform, because me I know that I feel tell you I'm not selective. Una see me, as una don't see me, so that's what they see me finish. When it comes to judgment on this platform, I don't care who you be. If na my mama, as long as say you call her out, I go judge them excellently. She dey hear me. I know the Bema talk. And I don't want to be part of that. Who should be VIP? The person will stand in front of this thing. Oshomo let's stand, block everywhere, say nobody go move, nobody feel whatever. So all those are not VIP. So what Black Panther is saying now is that the VIPs can treat us how they like, while the poor continue to be poor. They'll continue to face pains, just like the VIPs cannot be arrested in Nigeria. You and I know that. This is the reason why you see a lot of people are going extra miles to make money. Because they know when you have money, you know, you can get away from so many things in Nigeria. It's crazy. Eh? VIP as how? You were asking me if they're not a VIP for UK. We just show you two people now who face Wahala. Where's the VIP coming from? Eh?
Mr.
Yeah,
Heavis,
Mother Patricia, you are still saying she was lifted. Give me the link, man. Show her for here now. You are still writing the same thing that I'm kicking against. Share me the link. Let me show it to people here. You cannot
Mr.
be
Heavis.
writing something and you hold the banner and you are saying that. I don't like that, man. Please.
Mr.
I don't.
Heavis,
You should know me, but I don't like it. Show the proof. So that we move on. Yes, sir.
you were fully aware when the son of the late Queen, Prince Andrew, was called for questioning with his affiliation with the Jeff Epstein. No one said because he was the son of the Queen, they didn't bend the case.
Exactly.
They called him. They called him. So people should understand. If he was the Nigerian president's son, would they call him for questioning?
So that means Black Panther, all this while you are be advocating on air, you have a selective judgment over your stand how Nigeria can be better. That's what you just displayed. That's what you displayed, my brother. You have a selective judgment that yes, no matter what, as they talk, some people they will be no go area. If I were you have to come on air apologize to people, because what you showcase today, I'm not follow you did that one. I'm telling you, I know your care whether you be my brother. I know your follow you did that one at all. So that girl now not be human being. The girl where they deliberately remove her cloth, her breast show, she not be human being, right? Because she's not a VIP as you claim to be with your people. Now she should be penalized and punished. Now they make me the fear for this Nigeria, to be honest. Mr. Oduwa, please talk to us. Good evening to you. Madam Patricia, I'm still waiting for proof. Proof. Very, very important. Please. I'm waiting for proof. That thing you type there, I must prove it to the people before I end this show. Thank you. Mr. Oduwa, talk to us. Okay, Mr. Oduwa, you are not there. Okay, I've called you twice. Let me move on.
I'm here.
Mr. Alabo, please give us
I'm here.
I'll be calling you. Oh, mute yourself, sir.
I'm sorry, it's network. Good evening, Mr. Najawash. Good evening, everybody in the panel. Good evening for the commenters, listeners, and viewers. Good evening, Mommy Diaspora. Well, me, I don't have much to say than because I will use on this topic to really clarify. When according to those who talk English, said in the city of Blind, one Iceman become the king. I don't really know how this native, will I call them native doctor, or will I call them Ojuju priest, how they were able to galvanize themselves into the tradition of Roman, known as Christianity, that they start using their automobile, talk and do as I said, start deceiving people in Nigeria. Because if it is Christianity, I believe British was the one that bring Anglican, while the Roman bring the Catholic. These Anglican and Catholic are not practiced the way these Pentecostals are practiced. That they do extort money from person, even in the cripple, the blind, they don't care. What they just care about is money. A country that people are saying there is no job, there is no light, there is no this, there is no that. Then a man who he had this video. I don't know if this one is also recent. He have said this thing about 4 years ago. Can anybody just give me a billion? You can just say, oh, daddy, I don't have a billion, I only have 100 million. The same Adeboye, he said it. Now it's not 100 people, 10 people, 10, 20 people. That shows that this one is new one. He could not call people to in this those people that he want to claim those money for. He could not call them together and said, put this money together and make a company, or will make a company where you call factory that will enable people to work and earn living, so that they should not be crying that there is no food, there is no money, there is hunger, everything in this land, that the government, because if one person can give you 10 billion or 10 people give you 10 billion, then did you know, I believe, is it not even up to half of a Dangote refinery you are creating? Or does that not even do a Papa Wolf that job came from? So look at the automobile. We worry our people,
Hold on,
and they will.
hold on, Mr. Odua.
Okay,
Sorry,
thank you.
I have to quickly come in. Mother Patricia, you see why we must not be quick to write something, because especially when you have a spanner, everybody on this platform, they are listening to what we say, and anyone can fly with information. Because I'm a very good researcher. When you are talking, I'm researching. When my brother Sir Louis was talking just now, I was researching quickly to bring it on air. Now, when you say they don't lift a ban, I don't search everywhere. Even my father village, I don't go search them. There's no way I can find any article like that. Now you say now AI generated, please do your finding before you type. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Our statement was false. Naomi Campbell is banned. She's banned for life, and it stays like that. Thank you. Go ahead, Mr. Odua.
Okay, thank you. So the Roma that bring Catholic, did you know how much they used to do offering? Is 10 cents. The person that bring highest €1. So they don't even pay a €5, €10 to talk of €100 or €50, or well, they are €500 in offering. But person can volunteer what he have, like those who doesn't have children, and say, let me use it to help the church. Helping the church, that is where you hear we say caritas, where poor people go and eat from. The caritas where that will give you a stranger, if you come, they will give you house to stay 1 month, put another person there, they will extend it. These are what the Catholic does. That is way of Christianity. But this our own Christianity of Nigeria, those Babalawo or whatever they will call them, or those of Banji who put themselves to become pastors and bishop and whatever name they claim themselves, then they will just start extorting money from people, Are they going to die with those money? You are expanding churches, you are expanding your business in the name of God, creating churches. The place you are creating those worship, terrorism is in everywhere, hunger everywhere. People, even the money you collect from people, the school you use it to build, the children of those people you collect that money for cannot afford school fees, so they will not go to that school. They are not able. And if you tell this our people, because that juju is working on all of them, they will tell you, just you don't talk to man of God. They will begin to quote nonsense paper and tell you, touch not my not do my prophet no harm. You don't have right to judge man of God. That one they used to put fear on their body, that it is only God that have right to judge them, because they don't even understand the meaning of rebuke and judge. When you are rebuke people, they thought is judge. So I don't really know the kind of life. Even my people, because when I always use what happened to me to give example. You will tell my people here, they will say, no, these are people that are crying to you that they don't have money. They did. If you send them money, they will say they want to go and pay tithe. Pay tithe to who? You want to give it to God. Which God? Yeah, you give it to pastor. It doesn't matter. But I did my, I used my wife to show example. I have to use her to show example. Since you could not learn, let me teach you that I don't pick money from Europe. So you will learn. I have to, I don't send money for people anymore. If you cry. Because if I send money for you, I don't pick money. You go and hustle. Because you cannot go to on Sunday to go and dash person that is reading the book that China print or Italian print or German print, just the book. Then you said you are giving God money. The book, the same book, you can buy it from the same market he bought his own. You said you are giving God. Tell that God to do that thing that you are looking for you. That thing that money need to. Since you give the God money, then when you now need, according to the Bible, it said, who sow, whatever you sow, you will reap. So you are give your money out to God. If you still need that thing, go and meet that God to give you that same money. Don't come and meet me to give you, because you did not give me to who. If you put money in the bank, that is where you can go to bank and collect back from God, from that bank. So our people begin to, those who live in Europe, who live in America, Asia, whatever country you go, even in Africa, until you begin to teach your people this kind of sense, they will never wake up from their sleep. They will never. Redeemed Christian Church, where people are building factories here and there. The Italian people that even bring Christianity to even the England and everywhere, their children doesn't go to church. It is the old people that go to church, or the little boy that doesn't have say, is still under their parents. So I don't really know where our people, when they will wake up from this their stupidity. Thank you, Mr. Naira. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Mr. Dua, thank you, sir. Thank you very much for your submission. I'm happy that we are quick on this today, although it's over 2 hours. Although I spent 1 hour in presentation with my videos. But let's have our final submission now, my people, quickly, so we can round up to 2 minutes. Mr. Alabo, please, your 2 minutes, sir. Mr. Alabo, you are not there. Sir Louis, your 2 minutes, sir.
I'm here. Mr. Elvis,
Okay,
calm
thank
down.
you.
Today na Monday. All right. Thank you, my brother. Let's continue to do what is right. What I want to say now is for us to understand that the battle we are fighting, which is what I've been saying, is a battle against the elite. And that is a battle which Peter Obi is fighting. Even the religious leader, they see him as a spoiler that is going to spoil business for them, since he said he's going to turn night vigil into something that Nigeria will be more productive. Most of them are not happy with him, the dead. So religion has really caused us so much problem. But most of us who are Christian and Muslim, who understand that those things they were telling us before is not the way God wanted to be, that our spiritual leaders have taken advantage of the people and they turn it into a business. And when you tell them, why are you doing it this way? They quote you that Jesus Christ said he's doing the business of his father, so therefore church is a business. It's quite unfortunate that these same people today, I want to take us back in 2012. Pastor Adeboye came out with Tinubu. Nigerians, some of you Gen Zs and Gen Zs say Alpha, might not understand what happened in 2012. They came out to protest against Goodluck Jonathan, and that was a moment that Goodluck Jonathan put buses across the country, and governors arranged buses in their state to cushion the effect of subsidy removal. And this set of men, Pastor Adeboye, President Tinubu, Governor Fashola, who is the host and the governor then sitting in Lagos, they organized a protest. Baba Frayo, Idris Abdulkari, all of them stayed there and begin to sing. They put
All
Goodluck
right, thank you.
Jonathan in a coffee. Mr. Evie, just 30 seconds, please. I just want to take our memory back. They put him in a coffee that subsidy removal is for the poor people. If he remove it, he's going to work against that. Every country has subsidy. Today, Tinubu is the president. And all those people who protest, Tinubu remove subsidy without having any plan for Nigeria. Today, we are suffering. So I'm taking Nigeria back for us to know these characters. And they have not come out, Adeboye have not come out to tell Nigerians that they made mistake in 2012 for what they do. Because Tinubu have removed the subsidy today. They have not apologized to Nigeria. They are now remorse for what they are doing, but they are quiet under President Tinubu today. Nigerians, I want you to wake up and open your eyes. Those people you are looking up to are your problem. Thank you, Mr. Elvis.
Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you. The problem is huge. The same thing with Black Panther. You know, Black Panther. If they don't enter trouble for my hand, I go feed that. And 1 year, I want to beat you for this thing what you do
You
today.
don't go compound today, because you don't
No,
think go finish them.
now 1 year, I want to beat her for this thing we do today. 1 year, every day, I will the reference to them. If they talk about different, I will reference to Black Panther. All right. Thank you, sir. Louis, your 2 minutes, sir.
Hello. Yes. The problem will continue. I think until the Nigerian people understand that common sense is what we need right now, because common sense is what we tell us. Common sense will dictate who we elect. Common sense, will give us a triangle of direction. Will make us choose wisely where we see competence and no ethnicity. Because foolishness is what is actually has been empowered in Nigeria. Foolishness, poverty, this has been empowered, and this controls the Nigerian people. People should wake up. The sleepy jams should wake up. They should understand that, if the brain is given, common sense is expected. We should wake up and begin to think for ourselves, and not someone manipulating us at our own expense. Someone telling us to do what we are not happy to do, but we are acting as if we are captured slaves, locked in plantations with chains in our hands. At the top, I said I could have freed. He said I freed 1,000 slaves. I could have freed more if only they knew they were slaves. So to understand that mental slavery is our biggest problem in Nigeria. And this is what the elite understand, that the people don't think for themselves. They are just walking zombies, and then they can do whatever they want to do, because at the end of the day, we'll take it. Someone said, well, that man made an apology, Nigeria should forgive. This is the thing, because we'll be conditioned to keep forgiving. So we have to keep forgiving, because we are not made to react even when they misbehave. Continuous misbehavior is happening every day, and more misbehavior will come 2027. Until the Nigerian people wake up to know that enough is enough, where accountability should be accountability and law should be law. We should not just have a constitution written on paper. We should all give, we should all work together to make sure that the country becomes a country that is governed, within the tenets of what is enshrined in our constitution. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir, Louis. God bless you, sir. Thanks for coming in to put your voice to this. Okay, Mr. Odoa, we'll come back to you again.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you. Anyway, I did not really watch. I only watched a video of where the girl were saying, "Let me this woman see what I allow." In other hand, if people say a law should supposed to be a law, but in Nigeria, law are made for the people working on the street, while the law came from those who sit in the office of whatever they call them government. And in other countries that bring such government to us, the law started from them. That is why this thing of British, we are used to show example during the time of COVID-19. Prime Minister, you said people should not go out and have a meeting. You went and have a meeting. His own party people were the one that voted against him. So that is people that have brain and have sense of humor. So because Nigeria are wild the forest where wild animal ate their prey. So that is only what I can categorize any of our people to. And Ghana was said, so now you understand Black Panther this thing sentiment. Yeah, very clear. Because Black Panther told me that if I buy 40% of my Opila's mate, then that is I have power to control it. Not me collecting my own property just to go and buy 40%, or in the name of he was supporting Olumide Akpata. He could not remember that this is my property. I don't need to buy from it. It's person that need to buy from me. So Anybody like that talking, whenever his talk favor him, then that constitution will be constitution. But when that constitution is not favor his talk, then the constitution is not constitutional. Nigeria doesn't have any constitution. So you should always speak those things. So it's not from because of this thing, but you should always pick whenever he talk. Thank you, Mr. Yawash. Thank you, everybody. Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you very much, sir, Mr. Odua. Okay, my people, I would like to give my own submission so we can end this show right now. I want to let everybody to understand that joke apart, we have to face the reality, what is affecting us in our country. And we have to recognize that the reason why we find ourselves where we are today is because we all, almost all of us, are selectively passing our judgment. We look at the status of the person involved, then we pass our judgment. So this is why we are where we are today. That's why you see, you might go to the police station to report somebody, and the person you went to report, if now that one get money pass, you will go report, you're already in trouble. So a lot is going on in our country today. I set up this platform to speak truth to power, and I've been running now for over a decade, and I have never what's this word they normally use in church, backslided. I've never, because that's what I set the platform for. I have not one day. People have tried me in different ways. If you go reach my own king, my king that I have so much respect for, I was brought up to know that after God, now our Alba be our next God. People have tried me with everything. I always stand for what is right. It doesn't, you standing for what is right doesn't mean you don't have respect for your mama, your papa, or your king, or your wife, your whatever. No, you have to stand for what is right. What is wrong is wrong. So the truth of the matter is, when it comes to this selective judgment in Nigeria, we are not going anywhere. As for I prefer to call him his name, Wasiu. Because the K1 call one, I've never heard of the, to be honest, not the person why they follow. I never heard of these names before. Now only less than 48 hours or 72 hours, I come to hear say he name na K1, some say na Kwama. I heard that Kwama or Kwan1 from Arise when Abati was giving a submission. I was like, what these people they talk about? Because na Wasiu me no for. Wasiu, I don't know this man for long as see, and they sing that those kind of men where they pull a bit to where. So Wasiu. But K1, Kwa1, and all that, first time I hear it for my entire life, I cannot lie, it's not up to 72 hours now. Because they say K1 everywhere, Kwa1, this is that. Okay, I don't know what the Kwa means. I believe it means all his names and all that. They have to abbreviate it. But to come to what I wanted to say, for a Kwa1, this is it. He was banned according to the airline or whatever. No, according to Festus Keyamo, that he was banned from using any airline for 6 months, right? I don't know if they have lifted it. That's fine. I like that. This girl should also be banned for 6 months from using any airline. You see, that is it. So then, Oshomole supposed to be banned. Una don't feel ban someone like Kwa1, and Oshomole walks away till tomorrow. So that means Oshomole is more superior than a power Sue, for example. Let's say before the scene of this girl. Now, so it be now, right? Because Oshomole is supposed to be banned for 6 months. And nobody, there's no single sanction. In fact, Festus Keyamo can't be like person where he be deaf and dumb when Oshomole do what he do that time. Till tomorrow, Festus Keyamo not talk anything. He not take any action, rather, on Oshomole. Oh, you are telling me because he's a senator? So does senators have amnesty? Is it amnesty? What? No, not be amnesty. What do they call him? Abeg, Sir Louis. They call waiting and give government immunity. Yes, that's what I wanted to say. Does Oshomole have immunity? I felt talk about this immunity of a thing that they should leave it for only
They
president.
not get now only the governor and the president now get immunity.
That's what I know. That's what I'm saying. In the past, I've said it that even this immunity of a thing, they should leave it for just president. Every other person,
Even the president don't need them. If you steal, you go to jail straight.
No, he will go to jail after.
Sir, you not go thief goat, make they let you chop the goat finish before. It's better when they thief that goat, make they put you for jail. All of them don't need immunity.
You know, so to be honest, you are telling me that Oshomole is a no-go area. Then I can't give 6 months penalty of ban for Kwa1. Then, which I was happy with, and he apologized. Fine, we have moved on. Everybody have moved on. Now, since I don't even talk about the matter again, because he apologized and it was penalized. For this girl, she should also be banned for 6 months. So why is Black Panther now saying that they say she must use her head to take care of him? You want to just laugh, they talk this matter, now maybe like saying a jokey. It's not a jokey matter. You just disgrace yourself here today by passing your judgment saying, who be VIP? Can you explain to us who is VIP? Now, Kwa1 be VIP Abe Oshomole. How? People that we elected make the rulers do automatically become VIP, God Almighty. People that are supposed to be a slave. Hey? Now we can't be their slave. Automatically, they are now VIP. Black Panther said they be VIP now. This girl will not be VIP now. They show her breast for free. We have a long way to go in Nigeria, my people. Joke apart, we have a long way to go. If you check the short video that I did today, you see that I mentioned that we are all selective in our judgments. That's why you see, when we see what is wrong, in most cases, all of us go silent. That's why you see that till today, Nigeria not fit change because we know they tell ourselves the truth. If you check the video that I did today, for those of you that did not see it, I would like to quickly recapitulate on this video. It's just a 3 minutes long video. It's crazy. Where would they go, It's still far. Because many of us, where they talk, we got the opportunity to become a rep, to become a senator. And at the end of the day, we started looting. And we blame government every day. We blame government every day. All can see the airport saga that is currently happening across the country, Nigeria, right? When it first happened with their father, the senator of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Comrade Adams Oshomole, some of us justify the satanism, thinking that it's a normal thing. After all, he's a senator and he can get away with anything. Then it happens again with another top elites, K1. Even as of 72 hours ago, some people were still justifying that it's a normal thing. Even the linked audio and all that, some people justified it. Now, less than 24 hours, another one happened again with a young girl. Okay, in case you guys don't understand what is going on here, let me make it clear to you. If you continue to justify anything that is bad, it will continue to get worse in the country. Yes. It's just like many of us have justified criminality, corruption in Nigeria. Our politicians have been stealing since Nigeria was created. A lot of lootings everywhere, relooting everywhere. Some of us will speak truth to power. Then you see some Nigerians will come to attack you because that particular politician is their favorite, not knowing that the same politicians, they live their best life in abroad. Their children, their wife lives abroad. They have a good medical care and all that. We are calling for a good country, but people always attack us. So the same thing, you see that a lot of people are saying that if politicians can continue to steal, why can't I steal as well? That's why you see there's a lot of criminality amongst the youth as we speak right now. A lot of people have engaged in Yahooism, popularly known as internet fraudster. Why your workers, your domestic workers, and every other part, holistically, nobody, in fact, I don't want to generalize. Most of the people in Nigeria right now, 89 to 90% of the people in Nigeria, to my own statistic, cannot be trusted. Yes, not your workers, not your family members. And do you know why this is growing? Because when we see anything that is bad, we continue to justify it. Either the person is your favorite, you apply nepotism to it, or favoritism. I want to use this opportunity to let everyone know that what is bad and it should be condemned in every ramification if we want Nigeria to work. I've said this so many times that the problem we have in Nigeria is not just the politicians, but the people as well. On my media, Nigeria Watch Media, I've said this so many times that if we have to share these blames, we should share it 50-50. Some people argued, no, we should give politicians 80% and give the people 20%. But sometimes, some of us that call out the politicians to do the right thing, many of us have been given the opportunity to hold that political power, and we end up still looting, stealing, and impoverishing the people. When are we going to join heads together to speak truth to power, to have a better country, Nigeria? Take care, guys, and bye for now. That was my consign, or rather submission today concerning this whole matter. Black matter, you don't carry yourself come here now. You get 2 minutes.
Is it 2 minutes? You I go give me 2 minutes I can defend what I talk.
2 minutes you get.
You don't round up, you give me time.
No, you don't get time.
Not round up. Now big case. Because you are mixing it with politics. This is a big case. You are mixing it with politics. That is what I see.
Why?
You see, good day everybody. I want to thank Mommy Diaspora and everybody that are listening. May God bless everyone. We are not talking politics now. We are talking about criminal crime being committed in Nigerian aviation system. Now, 2 crimes were committed. One was outdoor and one was indoor. And one was committed while because they told that one you cannot put on your handset. It is basic. That's what it say. In Nigerian government don't know anything like flight mode. Put off your handset. That's what always the captain will always say from the aircraft. You say, put off your handset. And that was a statutory law that everybody, no matter who you are, whether you are one big handset, I don't care. When the captain says, put off your handset, you should oblige and obey that instruction. Because if you don't obey, it's as if you are putting the life of the rest 120 passengers in jeopardy. And now they told this girl to put his phone off from the place they picked, from place she boarded the aircraft, and throughout she didn't put it off. She put it on flight mode. And to us all, that means there has been a pressure on her to put it off, but she refused. Now, when the plane landed, I believe the captain made a call for security to come in because there's somebody that disobeyed his law, the commandment he gave in the aircraft, and the pilot has the authority, the audacity, or nowhere he has the power to say, to call the security agent to come in. During that coming in, they had altercation. And one thing there is that when they landed, the air hostess had the due right to stop her not to come out from the aircraft. But what people are seeing there, that say, oh, why should you stop him? This is not a bus, this is aircraft. This is not, you are trying to do a customer service. This is, you are putting the life of people in jeopardy. And that law must be strictly adhered to. And she disobeyed, and she even committed the second crime she committed an assault on the cabinet crew. Inside the aircraft, all the pictures they are showing you, we saw another picture too. We saw that videos too, where she pushed, and she gave one of the lady a push on her face. I don't know whether it's a slap or a push on her face. That is the public assault, and she stood by it. And they waited until the security came in. I wonder why the security didn't come with handcuffs. That was my grievance. They should have handcuffed her because she was gone. She has gone beyond being so called to stand still and listen to what crime she has committed. She didn't bother care to listen, and they had to take her aggressively because she refused to follow the security agent. They have to aggressively take her down. But another crime was committed by the person videoing in. I'm not adhering to that. That one is strictly she can sue that person that brought the video. She can sue. That one is pride. That one is her own. But what she has committed, she has put the life of people in jeopardy because your phone can affect the signal of the pilot while on flight. So that's an crime. And now let me go to the other man that committed the crime outside. He had water or alcohol, but I believe it's alcohol. But now they had a bargain beside the aircraft at the front and on the side. Now that was a crime because you cannot deter an aircraft to fly. That's a security breach. The security came in and they took him in. He was arrested. The man was arrested and was taken in, and they told him to say what happened. And he was even saying something that I was really angry with him. This is a man that I'm not in support of him. I'm looking at it as a crime. If I want to bring out this political problem, me and him will not be friends. We can never be friends because he committed crime against the Nigerian state during the election. Now, he came out in Socom. He was where I said VIP. It's like this. Nigeria word misinterpreted me. I was trying to go somewhere, but he made the argument, he made the submission in an argument state. Where I came in here is like this. In bailing people, that talk about bail, he was arrested and he was granted bail because he was taken in by the security. He was granted bail under one self-recognition, one thing. Then I said, that is the way they treat VIP all over the world. That is the way they treat VIP all over the world. They can be granted bail under self-recognition. In America, yeah, it happens. That's what the content, that was where I was going to. Another thing I said again, if you want to fight crime, this girl has committed a crime. 2 crimes, assault and obstructing flight while on emotion. That's a very strong crime. Now, let us not bring the girl. Let us fight that. The government should prosecute the other man. Let us not put the case together. That is my own fight.
So no.
Let us not say because they didn't treat this guy like this. They treat who were there to bail him or bail her.
Black Panther, just hold on, please.
Yeah.
Your submission from beginning to the end, all of them is rubbish. You know.
You see now, you are saying it's rubbish. Where is the rubbish? How can you say my own self-submission is rubbish?
Hold on, yes.
Tell me where is rubbish. Tell me it's rubbish. You cannot tell me it's rubbish. That's a statement. That's the wrong statement by you.
Okay, hold on. Have you used any statement for you not consign me? Make you vex. Listen, let me tell you something.
Why you they talk like that for public?
Hold on. You were there America for the past for the past 70 years. You started your submission by saying the government of Nigeria don't know what flight mode means, right? That's what you said.
Your law they don't recognize flight mode.
Hold on. You don't talk. Just hold on. Going somewhere. You said Nigerian government they don't know what flight mode means, so it shows that submission means that you know what it means, but they don't know what it means. So at least she's supposed to have followed the rules by turning her phone off. Okay. Now, you now ended your conversation. You have noise on your background of Black Panther, please. You now ended your conversation, your submission by saying that the flight mode she put her phone on will affect the flight, will jeopardize the people on the flight. That was your submission. It's right here. I have the evidence. Now, to the best of my knowledge, even though I already know, but I have to do more research about it while you were talking. Flight mode was not put on the phone because you want sleep for house alone or you want go etc. Flight mode is a flight mode. Flight mode, also known as airplane mode, is setting on mobile devices that disables all radio frequency RF transmissions such as cellular, Wi-Fi, and Bluetooth. This is typically done to prevent potential interference with an aircraft, navigation, and communication system during flight. That last word, during flight.
Yes, you are right.
Let me speak, please. During flight. Now, this girl just shown that she's more learned, she's more articulate, she's more aware, she's more into she embraced postmodernism than you and your government. Because
wait. I can't let you finish. Wait. You see, see, it is very easy for us to talk from this angle where we are from.
Yes.
But when it comes to your country, when your country does not recognize that status quo. Wait, not the hold on.
Hold on, I beg. You yourself, like I stated, you said the country doesn't recognize flight mode. You ended your submission by saying you yourself, you said she cannot put her phone on flight mode because she was putting the life of the people at risk. That means even you yourself, you're America, you don't know what flight mode means. Say it how it is. Now, let me come to you. I started traveling to Nigeria since 2005. And I've been traveling within Europe and other countries, Argentina and many others, since 1999. And I've never, since I started using a mobile phone, off my phone. What I do, I put my phone on flight mode. And I can be playing game before flight will take off. You cannot reduce me to lunatics, to uneducated satanic individuals who just get a job based on favoritism. They don't know what they are doing, no proper training. Then you are telling me I must turn my phone off. A flight mode is what you need to do. And all the travel I've traveled to Nigeria, I've only used one flight, which is British Airways. All I do is flight mode. This gear will teach you people. Since you people don't know what is flight, if really what they are punishing her for is because she left her phone on flight mode, then she have a lot of case. Because these people, they have already indicted themselves by saying, oh, we told her to off her phone, she now put it on flight mode.
Nigeria, can I say something here?
Hold on, but that word
do not be saying, hold on, you are trying to accuse me of something. Let me tell you something too. Let me tell you the law. Not be to they carry somebody law from UK or one thing, they take stamp over Nigerian law. Let me tell you the law. Yes. A pilot is an authority when you are in that atmosphere. It's an authority. Let me tell you, Naija Watch. Let me tell you, Naija Watch. I know this one.
I will reply.
I have a friend that is a pilot. Look, Naija Watch. Your doctor is an authority. Doctor and pilot, they are the same thing. One works on human body, one is flying you. There's a separate thing when you're flying on air than when flying on land. The pilot says switch off your phone. You must obey that law in that atmosphere.
Right. When I put your
he doesn't have the right.
All over the world, does he have the right?
He has the right. Naija Watch, he has the right.
Why? How? Where?
Because you are in his jurisdiction. He has the right to tell you to switch off your phone.
Okay, in Nigeria.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Okay, you are telling me.
So what do you think I've been saying since?
So where? Because I have the Nigerian constitution here.
So what do you think I've been saying? I said a pilot in Nigeria, wherever it is all over the world, have the right to stop you.
Black Panther, we are here to educate people.
I'm educating you now.
Okay, no, God.
Sorry, let me quickly say this.
No, before you say that, sir, please hold on. I just put the Nigerian constitution on my screen now.
What's the constitution concerning this fair flight?
But you say it's the law now.
It's the law in his domain. If he make out a speech in the aircraft, you don't have any right to contradict whatever he says.
Sir Louis, respond to that. Oh God, this guy.
See, the pilot has a right to make an announcement and ask all the passengers on board to do whatever I wanted to do in cases where, for example, there are some turbulences where there's an emergency and some orders are being announced for the compliance of the passengers for the safety of the flight. Now, what happened here was that the plane, looking at what happened, I think they were still on ground. So now everything that happened there was still the normal rules and regulation. Now, they said your phone must be on the flight mode or turn it off or flight mode, because these are two announcements that are being made. You travel a lot, right? Turn your phone off or on flight mode. So this, like what Naija World said, they've actually indicted themselves. They've actually put themselves in a hot soup. Because they said she put it in the flight mode. That was right on our side. So when you're overzealous on something, now because some people are not properly informed, because it's like Nigerian police, for example.
Your guy, you are making a caricature of a pilot. That is what you are doing here. That's what you are trying to segment it. Look, I know where you are coming from. In the position of law, it doesn't make anything.
Wait, can I finish, please? Now, if I don't make my point, then an argument. If everyone is talking, no one is talking. See. It was not the pilot that came out in person to tell that to switch off her phone. No, it was the normal law or the normal rules. If the pilot said there was an issue and he made an announcement for everybody and she did not obey, that is different.
You see where you are getting it wrong. You see where you are getting it wrong. The understand is the problem you have. Where do the air hostess derive their power from?
Wait, Mr. Black
where do the air hostess derive their power from?
Black Panther. Let me quickly say this because of time. Let's say, for example, I'm the pilot of a plane. Now, before the plane takes off, there's a normal announcement that is being made.
Do you know what Sir Louis?
Hold on now. Sorry, Jawash, 1 second. Now, the air hostess comes and they say, please, for the safety of the flight, turn off your phone and put it on the flight mode before the plane takes off. Now, that is a normal announcement.
Exactly.
I'm the pilot. Hold on, no. I'm the pilot. I'm in the cockpit now as a pilot. I'm in the cockpit now. Now, a passenger now decides to put the phone on the flight mode, for example. Now, there's now some altercations that happen on the plane. Now, the passenger was dragged off the plane. Now, they're not saying, okay, what happened? They said they were asked to turn off the phone and put it on the flight mode. But the passenger put his phone on the flight mode. But you see
where you are getting it wrong? They didn't say flight mode. They said turn off the phone.
No, there are ways to announcement. And that turn it off on flight mode.
What the air hostess is saying was that they told her to turn off the phone.
Okay,
go and listen to it now.
I was in Nigeria last year. It's turn off the phone or in flight mode. There are two options. Turn off the phone or on flight mode.
Oga, don't try to do defensive error here. The guy trying to do international law. We are talking about local flights here. See, Nigerian law says the pilot said turn off the phone. There is a specific instruction.
Okay.
Turn off the phone or flight
all right.
mode.
Will the Minister of Aviation, will they carry out to Kirikiri because of turn off the phone?
Okay.
What are you saying here?
Mr. Odua, if we were all in the court of law right now, do you know that after you take the hold that you're going to say and you don't come out to say she was on flight mode?
Hold on.
Let me something, please. Black Panther is misleading people.
Hold on.
I'm not misleading anybody.
Hold on, let us speak up.
What's the meaning of misleading?
Let me pick this call. I'll put you on backstage if you are not obeying, please. They'll put you on flight mode now.
Which one, the flight mode?
Please talk to us. Thank you, my brother. Good evening to you. Go ahead. I did fine, sir. Talk to me, my brother.
I want to contribute quickly because I just came back Black Panther. They challenge your brother. They just say turn off phone. Black Panther, which country do you live in? Are you in Zimbabwe or are you in Black Panther area? You don't know just if you enter plane, they tell you say either make you turn off your phone or put up on flight mode. They are both the same thing, my brother. It's the same thing. What are you trying to defend? You see, the problem with Nigeria is that Nigeria is not a zoo. Zoo better pass Nigeria because for zoo, every animal get their session. Okay? You know, if you know go, be giraffe, you go where lion day because lion will chop you. You know, be antelope, you go where crocodile day because crocodile will chop you. Zoo is organized. So is a better place than Nigeria because Nigeria is not organized. The country is a failed state. And one of the reasons why I only listen to Nigeria was because this is the most credible, news media that you can hear some people with common sense and, dissect issues according to how it's supposed to be dissected. Is that the problem of Nigeria is not election. Okay? As Tinubu do like this now, I know who I want to make him be president of Nigeria, somebody that has credibility, competence, and character. But as far as Nigeria do like this now, you see that ADC, when they go other with PDP, other with all the other party against Tinubu, my brother, they will still write the results, and there is nothing that can happen. The only thing that can happen that can change Nigeria is for the people to say enough is enough. Use Koboko, use whatever material they can carry and chase those criminals out of that country. Otherwise, I appreciate what you guys are doing. I continue to pray and support in my own little way. But my brother, Black Panther, call the spirit and stop painting things black and white. I don't like that.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you, Gingerbread Man. Thank you. Okay, let me quickly say this, everyone, please. Other area where I have issue with not just my brother Black Panther, but with some people. When you notice you are wrong, it's just like somebody who lie. You know what they do? They use 1,000 lies to cover just one lie. The way I was brought up, when I notice I'm wrong, I just come in by. Even though sometimes pride not let us come direct, I just say, okay, now no say I'm not to know like that, my people. We all are here to lemon and harvest. More move on. That's it. When you are saying you in a national broadcast, you are belittling my country, Nigeria, that they don't know what flight mode is. You say in internationally, yes, but in Nigeria, they don't know what it means. You say then you now went on by saying it's a law in Nigeria. As I'm speaking, I have the Constitution on air. I have everything here. I don't run my broadcast based on I want to talk. Everything is here on my archives. I'm using a sophisticated device to run my broadcast daily. Everything is here. As they talk, they put off on screen. That's why I like my panelists. Before
talk with your constitution talk.
No. Now you tell me.
Talk with your constitution talk. No, they talk too long. Talk with him talk.
No. I can't tell you. What are you talking about? You say now.
You are making a discretion. You are making somebody look. You are painting somebody's black.
No.
And you are talking about the constitution.
You said our law for Nigeria say you must off
yes.
Your
What?
So you tell me where they talking now.
See, Nigeria Watch. Your constitution is a mirror of subset of any law being made in the country. It is not everything directly that in the constitution. And like I have said, it's a mirror and a subset of a law. It derives its power from the constitution to make any law.
All right, Black Panther, I need to end the show now.
Before you end, let me say this. Let me say this and go and look at it anywhere, any book. The pilot has the right to say, don't do this in my flight, and you must adhere to that instruction.
Of course, that's the right.
So anything they tell me, say I don't know any other way they talk. I base my argument on that thing I just talk now. I know all this flight mode where they talk, no consign that pilot.
Mr. F is a quick one. I don't want to take much time. The pilot is the captain of the flight. He has a right to say you cannot come on a plane for the safety of the flight. He also has the right to say don't do this, of course. But our argument is not about what the pilot can do, what the pilot cannot do. Now, our argument is based on the normal procedures. Now, the procedure is turn off your phone or put you on flight mode for the duration of the flight. Now, the flight attendant said she put her phone on flight mode. But if you want to now argue it in court of law, you say she put her phone on the flight mode, and then she did not violate anything. Then what was now the argument that was taken against her? Because if you want to argue back and forth, I'm very good at it.
I'm not arguing back and forth. If the pilot comes to say, I said, put off the phone.
Okay, all right.
You want to go court of law? Say answer this one too.
Black Panther, thank
So
you.
Black Panther, your point of argument, did the pilot tell you that he told the lady that they should put off the phone?
The
Where are you
pilot
getting your
said it. That is why the air hostess came forward to implement what the
No,
is it
pilot said.
you are not
is it
answering the
is it the
question.
law?
He said the pilot told you so.
See, look, Mr. Niger Watch, this is not a direct question. We are intelligent here.
We are intelligent and you are telling
In
us
an
that
airframe,
Nigeria is
let me
stupid. We
tutor
don't
you,
understand.
Mr. Man. Let me tutor you. If you are in a flight, the
You want to
captain is a
tutor who?
captain.
Tutor,
Wait,
who do you want? Now only
I
you
want
the
to
enter
tutor
flight.
this man. I just asked the question. That question does not derive anything. It's nothing to what we are
Black
arguing.
Panther, you are just dancing
The,
around to
the
see how you
pilot
can,
said
on top
anything
of
the
mistake.
pilot said. Listen to me so that you learn. Anything the
Learn what
pilot
from
said
you now,
in a
Black
flight,
Panther. You are
who is
lying
to
and you say I should learn
implement the
from you.
law? It is not me and you that is the passenger. It is the air hostess that will implement the law that the pilot had just said. That's why
Which law?
when you
Is it
come
the
in,
fan law? Is it the fan law? Fan has a law, and there is a
Thank
rules
you.
and regulation
I
that
was
govern
gonna go
the
there.
airport. So
fan
what are you
has a
talking
law
about?
inside the airplane.
They have fan have rules. This is the
They
rule.
have rules inside the airplane.
They
No, at the
have,
airport.
yes.
It governs the airport. The airport
It governs
authority.
the
The
airport. What are
airport.
you telling me?
Now,
Which law is the pilot operating on? Which law is the
Oga,
pilot operating on?
go and read it. Go and ask questions before you come and they ask me. I be pilot.
Why would I ask you? You are the one saying
I am
you are
telling
saying
you
something contrary
in
to.
an hospital, what the doctors tells you is final in the law, in court of law. No judge can question it.
Okay.
Hospital have the
All right.
ethics? Hospital is
All
governed
right.
by law. Hospital is governed by law. A doctor cannot do some certain things
Okay.
without the law.
Let me
So
round
the
up. Thank you.
pilot is
Thank
not
you.
governed
Thank
by
you.
law.
Thank you. Thank
It's
you.
governed
Thank
by law,
you.
so it's the fan law
Mr.
that the pilot
Alabo.
is following.
Mr. Alabo.
Yes, sir.
Black Panther. Thank you. I need to round up now. Thank you. God bless you all. Please, everybody stay mute. Let me say this so that I round up. Stay mute, sir. Thank you. Thank you. God bless you all. I don't want this argument to continue to go front and back. But one thing I'm going to say before I round up. Okay, I will say that one last so that it doesn't trigger more people to quickly unmute themselves so that I will know. Say once I don't talk, I'll your pre bot, I don't take off. I want to appreciate every one of you that came into the panel. Thank you very much, Mama Esho. Thank you, Mr. Alabo, Sir Louis, Mr. Odua, Black Panther. God bless you all. Appreciate you all your time with us today. And for those of you that called into the show, thank you, Mother Deborah. Thank you, Black Panther, and someone else calling. Okay, Mr. Ifeanyi. Yes, you called. I returned your call. Thank you very much. And many others. Okay, Jija Breadman. Thank you. It's not easy to remember everything for this part for God. But they try. But that's why I normally apologize in advance. If I don't mention your name, one and only two verse like that, it's not deliberate. It's not too easy. Yeah, but I appreciate you all. For those of you that supported the channel, man, I still like myself, they just did it not quite long. Thank you very much, man. I'm very, very grateful. God bless you. My pocket never run dry. Mr. Joseph OG, thank you very much, sir. I'm very, very grateful. God bless you, sir. Thank you, Patty Solomon, once again. God bless you for all that you do. Everyone right there on the comment section, Mother of all Mommy Diaspora, thank you very much, Mommy, for always being there for us. Thanks for all that you do. Thank you very much, Agio Deborah. I appreciate you. Thank you, Frank, Emmanuel. Thank you very much. Thank you, everyone. Right there, we have Toke, Mike. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. I don't know if I pronounced the name properly. Victor Oganekbos, thank you very much. I appreciate you. The blessed don't change your name again. No. YouTube don't scatter on our name again. Let me show you be before. Love Manduka, thank you very much, man. I still like myself once again. Priceless Ify, thank you very much, man. I appreciate you. You were on the backstage, you didn't turn on your camera. You know, thank you, Mike Akambare, and many others. Timmy Dibe, thank you, Luis Amorodio. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. I appreciate you all, everyone, Madam Ahmed Bright, and many more. Bex Manx, thank you, sir. Madam Peg Modi, thank you very much, man. I appreciate you. I appreciate you all, my people. Do your part by pressing on the like, help us to share before you go. Just copy the link, take with you to your house, you know, and press the like if you never press on right now. I want you guys to know that we are here every day, 7 p.m. Nigerian time, talking about the things that's affecting us. And we also have a pre-recorded videos uploaded every day. Always look out for it, 1 or 2 during the day. Subscribe to our channel and encourage us to do more for you. I'd like to quickly say this, my people. When I see the fight, all of us the fight so for this platform, with the fight and because say we want me our country better. If you check what did that girl do with my video that I just played just now, that 3 minutes video, now there you go no say I not support him at all because my campaign there was she must be penalized and Oshomole must be penalized, Kwawan must be penalized. Then and I went on by saying if they refuse to do accordingly, it will happen again. But this time, it might happen while plane they up. Now inside up, we plane they fly. Now inside that time I go happen because we refuse to iron it appropriately. I want to say, when I was growing up, or when I was in school, or let me just say when I was growing up, I was taught that never in my life to argue to win. Don't ever argue to win. Always argue to learn. For those that always argue to win, and everybody will come leave argument for they say, it's okay, you win. All right, no wahala. Bro, I go see you tomorrow now, no problem. You know that you are in trouble. Because pride have swallowed you to the extent that you always believed arguments, you will always win it. Don't argue to win. Always argue to learn. That's all I want to say. My people, I'm gonna go bless you now. See you guys again tomorrow, 7 p.m. Nigeria time, by God's grace. Good night and bye for now.
This is what we are living in this world, all of us today in motion. Everybody there in motion. Moving to our various stations. As we there in motion, make we do good to ourselves, yo. Make we do good to our neighbor. Before we reach our station, every walk gets paid. Every walk gets paid. Whether not good or good, nobody walk good. Every walk gets paid. Whether not good or good, nobody walk good. I make a dey fear my God. Whether not good or good, nobody walk good. I make a dey fear my maker. Whether not good or good, nobody walk good. Whoever will come and go on song, organize. My God, I make a fear my maker. ibe ye rula meba. Atuma e pijo saibo ndaba nyo. Wote monem abama ndaba. Bosolo e bokdakwa ndaba nyo. Baba atijo blow. Watch it be cross. No. I was a tell a banye. That yet the cross were Matan Daba. Check out cross of West Africa, Daba. General important. No. Two so-called glass dealer, Daba. Mike merchandise, electronics dealer. Traditional prime minister. Very contractor, Ajay contractor, Ushimano, where hanging. Get the bansa.